Welcome back to the Shop Walk here at Iconic Motorbikes. It is Wednesday, September 3rd, just after Labor Day, a little bit here. And we're starting in a place that I don't know if we've shown you guys on YouTube yet. This is upstairs above Steve the Professor's bay. Adam and my offices are over there. But this we kind of just used as a storage area. We've got Adam's TLR project, which we have done a YouTube episode on, but unfortunately just haven't had much time to get to because of customer bikes and that kind of thing. We freed up a little bit of space here for a variety of reasons, one of which is on Friday, one of our buddies and clients, Ewan McGregor, is having us pick up a few bikes which are going to go over in that area. So I figured I would just kind of show things off here a little bit because again, we're never really show you guys what's going on. But like I said, more of a storage area, some cool bikes, one of 6 NCR Ducatis built basically as a replica of Mike the Bike's Halewood, or Mike the Bike, Halewood's TT winner. Then the black NR that's on our classified section, a red NR, this Troy Bayliss 1098R is here for long-term storage as well with a client that lives in Australia. Oh, and then this little corner will be will be filled with bikes soon. We've got some of the upcoming race bodywork for my Kramer 690. So the guys over at Chupo Paint did that. They're doing some final touch-ups, and so I'll have the rest of the bodywork soon to install on that bike, which is good because ARMA's coming up at Barber in about a month now. So we'll make our way down here and check out what Steve's doing. Sorry, Riff, not the easiest staircase to navigate while you're filming, but good work. So, Mr. Professor. Oh, he ran away. All right, that was easy. Steve's working on this lovely Honda NR750. This one came to us from Texas. The gentleman who owns it actually bought an RC213 VS at our auction site. And so when he came himself to pick it up from Texas and brought this with him. So he dropped it off. Steve got it working, and then they also had our friends over at Lieto Factory do some, what do you call it? PPF, paint protective film on it. It already had some previously, but he had us add some more. But it's cool. This one's been ridden 2,861 kilometers on this, and while I do believe Steve is done with it, I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to start it without making sure. Hey, what's up? Speaking of the devil, you all right?
Yeah, I was just running around helping him.
Oh, okay. You got a minute to talk about the NR?
Sure.
Here you go. Talk to me.
Yeah, I just had to bring it back up. The customer wanted to get all the bolts polished.
Get all the bolts polished. Okay.
Yeah, so all the bodywork bolts and the brake caliper bolts and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay.
So we went through and did all of those.
There you go. Have you fired it up recently?
No.
Okay. Oh, you know what? You don't have the things connecting it anyway, so I don't want to smoke up the place. But you're done with all the. I guess you're done now, right?
It's complete, and we're just getting ready to roll it off and bring it up front.
Perfect. What are you working on next?
CBX.
Ooh.
79 CBX is sitting right here.
Okay, let's take a look.
This one's going to need. I got to pull the cylinder head because we got a couple of stripped out spark plugs.
Oh boy. Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then if everything works out good there, then we can start with the rest of the repairs.
Okay, fair enough.
I guess the guy's going with the sport control kit and
oh yeah,
all that good stuff.
So those are cool. If you're not familiar, what Steve is referring to, is this too dark? I hope. It's okay. What Steve's referring to is Honda offered what they call the sport kit for these bikes. It was also what they gave, what they use in Europe normally.
Yeah.
But the sport kit gave you different rear sets that kind of put your seating position a little bit further back, lower handlebars. You had to get the throttle cables were different for it.
Yeah, I just told those guys they're going to have to get the different throttle cables, and they're going to have to get the different brake lines we're going to have to get made for it.
Yeah. But it does make
I don't know if they realize that, so I just told them today.
Fair enough. Yeah, but this one comes to us from a client in Mexico, so Steve will work his magic. And,
get it all dialed in for him.
There you go. Sweet. Are you going to have to do carbs on it?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, less sweet.
We're saving the carbs till last to make sure everything else is going to be good, and then we'll do the carbs.
Because to do carbs on a CBX, you have to...
Yeah, you have to drop the motor down.
You got to drop the motor.
But I'm going to have to do that anyway, pull the head.
True. There you go.
It's just like, but then I'll have to raise it back up so we can roll it off the lift and, you know, wait for parts and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all good.
Well, Steve will be a busy boy. Thank you, sir.
Yep, I'll give you back this.
Yep. Thank you very much. All right, making our way here. We're gonna hear some screwing in the background because Mr. Trump up there is installing the shade structure for shade. Funny how that works. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hot?
Having fun.
Yeah.
Hot as heck.
Yeah. They're actually over there, speaking of Adam, that's his personal Hypermotard. Jordan from Tune Logic just came by. Adam's having some issues with the fueling on this. Even though it does have an aftermarket exhaust, it looks like the previous owner kept a stock map. So this thing is kind of, it's just fueling funky and stalling on him, that kind of thing. So Jordan's gonna get that fixed. So he came by to do a little bit of a diagnosis. He's gonna go home, build the map for it and get all that sorted out. So that'll be very cool when it's done. Making our way, trying to think where I wanna end. We're gonna go the long way, do a lap here. We're a bit more crowded / packed back here at the moment because of the bikes we were bringing down out of the storage area. So that's kind of why I wanted to start there. That Triumph Thruxton custom over there, that's getting picked up by the owner. That's been here for months for storage. So we're gonna, you know, clean that up a little bit, have it ready for the gentleman to pick up and get his bike back. These two beauties are gonna be going up on the auction site once the service department has a chance to go through them. So again, these were also here for long-term storage. So this Norton Manx, this BMW, that rare Dover white, that's pretty cool. Daniel was just testing this. I don't know, you might have heard it in the background a moment ago, but this beautiful 900SS Dharma sounds fantastic with the Conti pipes. I'm trying to see if I can, bye Ollie. Maybe if he comes back out before the video ends, we'll get to show that. That Gixxer 750 over there, we showed that in an earlier shop walk. That is about done and gonna be ready to go. And then this Honda VF750F, this is the super low mile one from Europe. I believe it's an English bike, but yeah, that's why it has some paint, like especially the gold wheels, those were not available in the US. So, all right, making our way through here. Sorry, Riff. Gonna jump in here, follow me, to the nice air conditioning, where Yanni's got some cool bikes on his list. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
I'm still.
Hello.
There you go. There's the trademark whisper. All right.
Trademark whisper.
All right. So Yanni, you've got the Ducati 850 SP,
Yes.
and I just noticed this. It's number 69.
69, yes,
How
sir.
fitting is that? Because
It's
you got.
size.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh, and it's over there too, size.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, well we'll get to those. This bike has been on your lift for quite a bit because we were waiting on the tank. I think no, something else. What were we waiting for?
Well, no, I just needed to finish it, do the synchronizations on the throttle bodies.
Okay. Is it all done?
It's done.
Can we fire it up?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Is there a fast idle on it or?
No, I hope it turns on. No fast
All right, I'll
idle.
let the fuel pump prime and there you go. Can you show this little right here? Is that the low fuel light?
Yeah.
That little icon? That's so funny. All right, we'll give it a couple. It's cold, so
No, I had it running for a while.
did? Oh,
already.
okay. Nice. All right, there you go. Very nice. Low mileage on, or actually I should say kilometerage on this one. 1,596, so it's just shy of 1,000 miles on it.
Almost nothing.
Well, what's that?
Almost nothing.
Almost nothing. There you go. But so this is a very rare bike, the first of the SPs. We've talked about the history of this before in previous shop walks, so I'll spare you the details again this time. But it'll go up on the auction site soon, and we'll have all the details in writing for you there. Going this way, we've got 3 of the best motorcycles ever built. No, we've got 2 really cool ones. We've got, this is the Mark Boxer built tribute to the Nicky Hayden race bike, which is over there on Ollie's lift, lacking bodywork. This one, I'm trying to think what you guys are finished. I guess it's just waiting for Ollie to do the tire. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, so this is just about done. Steve was doing some stuff to it, but we always spare him the tire work because he's old. His old hands.
He's a lot old.
we spare him from doing the tire stuff. But yeah, that is based on a production bike, and Mark did a really, really cool job with the tribute on this one. This, not based on a production bike, this is my Kramer 690 race bike. This is my baby, and looks like Ollie is just getting some pre-race service in before it goes to Barber, and then we'll also probably get back up in the lift to put my bodywork on when that comes in. I think you guys have seen this before with all of the signatures. A few of these I actually got at Barber last year. David Aldana, Kenny Roberts Jr. right here. I've kind of rubbed most of that off though. Scott Russell on this side, and yeah, and then Kenny Roberts himself. So all those 4 I got at Barber last year, hoping to add some more before I call it a day with the bodywork and put the new one on. Then lastly here, this bike we've been talking about. Again, this is the real Nicky Hayden Formula Xtreme bike. One of a few that he had, of course. But this one is get some last bit of work done, and then Adam's gonna get the chance to ride it at Barber. So that's gonna be really cool. Do some parade laps. This Adam will ride that. This will go up for auction, that tribute bike, and whoever wins that, if they're local at the time, they'll get to do some parade laps with us as well. So that is pretty exciting. And speaking of Kramers, I'm gonna end with that last bike. Thank you, sir. Make our way over here. So this, in a sense, is the big brother to that bike I was just showing you inside. It is a KTM RC8C. It is uses the 890 twin instead of the 690 single, and I'm just going to fire it up for you. It's one of 100 that they made. It's from the first year of production. This will be going up on the auction site this week, actually. And I really need one of you to buy it, because otherwise I'm going to sell my 690 and something else so I can afford to pay. There you go. Here we go. Brap is right. I love this bike so much. I'll probably try to get a bike of the day video of it, just to get into more details. But the quick little thing would be, again, one of 100. These are built in partnership with Kramer, so it's got the same, rotoformed. This is the gas tank, the subframe. Same thing on my bike. I think it's like 3.4 gallons or something like that, and it helps with the weight distribution. In fact, the only thing that I think is poorly designed about these bikes is actually this filler, because when you pop this off and you're filling in fuel, you cannot tell what the level is. It's too easy to overfill it. But if you're really seriously racing, you're only putting in a set amount of gas anyway for the laps you're gonna do. It's got the fancy dash with GPS tracking, all that stuff. Like I said, 890 twin motor, so it's 128 horsepower and it only weighs 308 pounds, which is absolutely incredible. This is very similar to the Kramer GP2, but the KTM got the fancy wings, and of course, this truly, truly sweet orange KTM paint job. We actually sold one of these on our auction site, one of the first ones to make it in the public market, whatever you want to call it, and the fine folks at Barber ended up buying it off our auction site, and it's there at their collection. So very, very cool bike. Someone spare me from myself, and then we'll go from there. That, I guess, is what's going on here in the shop. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please let us know, and I'll see you on the next one.